Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So I have 10 vitamin C's that I'm going to be sharing with you today. These are the top 10 best vitamin C's that I have been loving for the year 2022. These are great formulations. They contain great ingredients as well. I did test out a few new vitamin C's this year, but then of course I do have my holy grails and the ones that I've been using for several years. So if you are looking for a new vitamin C serum or a cream, I have those in this video. I hope I can introduce you to something new, of course, and I will leave all of these vitamin C's below for you in my description box for your reference and of course for easy shopping. So let's get right into it, but don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. And please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up as it really helps my channel with the algorithm. So as most of you probably know by now, vitamin C is an ingredient to brighten up the complexion. It can help to fade dark spots, hyperpigmentation. It protects our skin from free radicals, which is the pollution in the air, and it can also help to stimulate new collagen. Now there are two different types of vitamin C's. There are pure forms, which is L-ascorbic acid. These are the most effective in my opinion, but they can also be very sensitizing on some skin types. There's a lot of people that can't use L-ascorbic acid. Now with this formulation, this tends to oxidize fairly quickly, so they're very unstable. So when you purchase one, you want to use it up as quickly as possible so that you get the benefits from the formulation before it oxidizes. So you don't want to stock up too much on this type of vitamin C and have several in your linen closet, because of course they will tend to oxidize even in the closet, even when they're unopened. So don't waste your money, just purchase one at a time. Then of course there are vitamin C derivatives, and these do have a longer shelf life, and a lot of formulations will last 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. It depends on the brand, of course, but you have more time to finish it up. So if you're someone that doesn't use vitamin C all the time, then that's probably the one to go with, because you have a lot longer to use it up and you don't have to rush. Now, vitamin C derivatives are effective, but they take a little bit longer to work in my opinion, but these are more gentle. So if you do have more of that sensitive skin type, you may want to resort to a vitamin C derivative, and I do have a few in this video to share with all of you. So that is the difference between the two, and that is what vitamin C does for our skin. So let's get right into the first product, because I have not talked about this one yet. So the first vitamin C is by VICHY, and this is the Lift Active Supreme Vitamin C Serum. Now this is your pure form, so this is an L-ascorbic acid at a 15% concentration, and this is lovely. I really love the formula. I love how this applies to the skin. It's like water, and this gets quickly absorbed without that sticky, tacky residue that is left over. I have never experienced peeling with this, and this layers up nicely with all of my other skincare products. Now, vitamin E is another ingredient in here, and vitamin E is an antioxidant. And generally when you are looking for an L-ascorbic acid vitamin C formula, a lot of them contain vitamin E, because vitamin E can actually perform better when it's paired up with vitamin C. So that's why you see the two a lot in formulas. This also has hyaluronic acid, and this also has pycnogenol, which is why I really like this, because if you have been with me for a while, you guys know that I love pycnogenol. I actually use the separate serum from The Ordinary, and I like to mix it into my moisturizer. It's another type of antioxidant, and it can help with signs of aging. Now generally with pure forms of vitamin C's, they usually contain ferulic acid, but this one contains pycnogenol. So I thought that was nice. It's a nice change to see something different, and I just think that this formula is quite nice. So if you love Vichy, I think that you will really enjoy this product as well, and it actually performs nicely. You get that instant brightness, and of course, the more consistent you are with your skincare products and with your vitamin C, the quicker you will see results. I have to mention the SKINCEUTICALS CE Ferulic. There is something special about this formula. I feel like this is a serum that quickly works. You get that instant brightness to your skin, but this is also very expensive, and I don't think that you should break the bank to purchase this. You know, this is a nice treat to purchase once in a blue moon. Like I may only purchase this once a year just because I love it, and every time I use it I have such a great experience, and the formula, you know, it's just on point. So this has a 15% concentration of L-ascorbic acid, it has vitamin E, and it also has ferulic acid, which is another type of antioxidant. But there are some other vitamin C's that I'm going to be talking about that are pretty much the same as this. They are basically dupes to this product right here, but of course the ingredients are slightly different. So let's move on with those dupes to the SKINCEUTICALS. So this one here is by DRMTLGY, and this is the vitamin C, E plus F. So this one is also 15% concentration. This also has the vitamin E and ferulic acid, but this one has hyaluronic acid and a peptide. Now I love my peptides. These are great to treat early signs of aging and to firm up the skin. So to have a peptide in the formula is amazing, and you're getting the best of both worlds here. And this is another serum that works very quickly as well. It's like water, it gets quickly absorbed into the skin. I've never had issues with peeling, and this layers really nicely as well. And I do have a discount code for you guys as well if you love the DRMTLGY brand. So you can use my discount code MISSASH at checkout, and you can use that on anything on the DRMTLGY website. And of course, I will leave all of that information below for you for your reference as well. The next dupe is the Timeless 20% vitamin C plus E ferulic acid. This one is at a 20% concentration, whereas SKINCEUTICALS and DRMTLGY was 15%. Now they do have a 10% option, so if you don't want to necessarily use the 20%, go down to the 10. It's just as effective, it's not as potent. This one is going to give you a little bit more of that kick because it is a bit stronger. This one also has that vitamin E and ferulic. This has hyaluronic acid to keep the skin nice and plump and hydrated, and there are 3 sizes to pick from. So you can pick a 15 ml size, a 30 ml size, which is this one, and they do have a 120 ml size. So different price points, different sizes. I like the 30 ml. They have a nice airless pump. So I do like this type of packaging because you don't have to worry about this oxidizing as quickly compared to a dropper bottle. But I do find that sometimes this packaging does leak a little bit, but I still much prefer this packaging over a dropper bottle just because of the oxidization. So I love this, I highly recommend it, and if you love the Timeless brand, I also have a discount code for you guys as well. So you can get 20% off using my code sincerelymissash, and you have to spend a minimum of $16. The next vitamin C that I love that I've been using for a fairly long time is by PAULAS Choice, and this is the C15 Super Booster. Now I will say the vitamin C that I've been using the longest is the Timeless one. I don't think I mentioned that in the last clip. Now after the Timeless, I went to this. So PAULAS Choice and the Timeless are the 2 that I have been the most consistent with out of all of the vitamin C's that I'm sharing in today's video. This one is beautiful. This formula is pretty much the same as Timeless and SKINCEUTICALS, but I do feel like the texture of this is more comparable to the Timeless. Very thin, very watery. The one from SKINCEUTICALS is still a little bit on that thicker side when it comes to that texture. This one is like pure water. It gets absorbed nicely. It's very moisturizing, by the way. My skin is never left tight with any one of these vitamin C's, but this one is a little bit more moisturizing in my opinion compared to the Timeless. Now this one has the vitamin E, ferulic acid, that 15% concentration. It has panthenol and it has hyaluronic acid, and this has a 20 ml size. And a lot of people like that because there's a lot of people that can't use up their 30 ml sizes in time before they oxidize. So you may want to go with this one if you have that issue, or of course the Timeless 15 ml size. And that will give you an idea whether this is something that's for you. This will also give you an idea on how quickly you use up the product, and then of course if you use it up pretty quickly, then you can move on to the 30 ml size or one of the other sizes from Timeless, like the 120 ml size. So it just depends on you and how consistent you want to be, but I do like this one. And by the way, this comes with a dropper bottle. You're probably wondering, like, where is the dropper? I'm not ready to open this up yet, so that dropper is still in the box. So when I'm ready, I will spin this off, put the dropper on, and then of course store it in my fridge. The next vitamin C that I really like is the Drunk Elephant Elephant C Firma Fresh Day Serum. Now, I used to use this quite a bit a couple of years ago. This was my go-to vitamin C, and I really liked how this performed on my skin back then. My skin was a lot brighter. I like the formula. It spreads really nicely. It's very moisturizing at the same time, and I really love the packaging. So it has this nice spin up top, and of course it's a pump. This one also leaks a little bit as well. Anytime you have a pump that has a watery serum inside, it's always going to be slightly messy from the experiences that I've had with packaging like this. Now, this one has a lot of great ingredients in it to keep the skin nice and moisturized, hydrated. This also has pomegranate extract. It has pumpkin ferment. These two are going to slightly exfoliate the skin, and it's going to create that nice brightness. There is licorice root extract, and the list goes on. This has that 15% concentration of L-ascorbic acid. This also contains vitamin E and ferulic acid, and you are getting 28 mils of product with this one. Now, the formula has slightly changed. So when you purchase this now, it's going to come with a powder and a serum. And so when you are ready to use this product, you are going to mix the powder and the serum together to activate the vitamin C so that you are getting that fresh batch of vitamin C right from the beginning. So that is a wonderful thing. You don't have to guess on how long this has been sitting somewhere. You are creating that fresh batch. So you can write it on your calendar and say, okay, on, December 1st, this is when I activated it, and you will have a good idea on how long it's been opened, and you can gauge the freshness a lot better as well. And keep this in the fridge also because, of course, this is going to prolong it a little bit longer. So moving on to vitamin C derivatives. The first one is by Paula's Choice. This is the C5 Super Boost Moisturizer. So this actually launched this year, and I like it. This is actually quite nice, and typically I'm not really into vitamin C's that come in a creamy texture, but I am very pleased with the ones that I'm going to be sharing in this video because none of them cause pilling. And that is usually the reason why I don't like creamy vitamin C's, is because pilling can be involved, and I just hate that. So this one is a nice moisturizer to keep the skin nice and plump and moisturized, but also there are so many wonderful ingredients in here for anti-aging. So this has 2 vitamin C derivatives, if I'm not mistaken. This has a peptide, there is squalene, there is polyglutamic acid, which is very similar to hyaluronic acid. There is phytic acid, and the list goes on. So I really like this as that last step in my skincare routine. One of the last steps, of course, if I'm using this in my morning, then of course sunscreen is the last step. But it's nice to have a different formula, a different texture, something to switch it up, because not all of us want to use all of these serums in our skincare routine. And if you're one of those people, then at least you can resort to a moisturizer that contains all of these wonderful ingredients for anti-aging, and you're getting the benefits of that moisturization as well. Another vitamin C derivative that I've been enjoying is the DRMTLGY vitamin C5, and I just started using this year because I do believe this launched this year, back in the spring, I want to say. Now this one is great because this has 5 different types of vitamin C derivatives. This has 3 different types of peptides. There's ceramides to strengthen and repair the skin barrier, and there is also vitamin E, and I love this. So if you really want to eliminate your vitamin C serums, I would say go with this one because you are getting the best of both worlds with the peptides and the vitamin C. 5 vitamin C derivatives. And if you plan on traveling and you're someone that likes using a vitamin C derivative or a vitamin C L-ascorbic acid serum, I would keep those at home and just bring this, because this is not only going to moisturize your face, but this is also going to be your treatment for the morning, or of course for the evening if you choose to use it at night as well. And so less to bring with you on your trip, and this does it all, and I like it. Now I will say that this has a slight fragrance to it. I know that's not everyone's thing, so I want to make sure that I mention that. It doesn't bother me. Of course, I'd much prefer to have skincare with no fragrance, but this is very mild in my opinion, and once it's on your skin, after 10 minutes or so, I don't smell it anymore, but I know that that can be alarming for a lot of people, so just know that this has fragrance, and this is also very moisturizing and lightweight, and this one also sits nicely underneath your sunscreen and your makeup. The Ren Skincare Glow and Protect Serum is another one that I enjoyed this year. This one is nice and milky. It's very moisturizing, and this spreads like a dream. So a little bit goes a long way here. This is great for all skin types, but if you are more on that drier skin type and you're looking for something for the winter months to keep your skin glowy and dewy, this is the one to go with. This one is just so moisturizing. Now this has that vitamin C derivative, but this also has pomegranate extract, which is rich in omega-5 and omega-6. There is dragon fruit extract, which is rich in minerals, and this also has kakadu plum extract, which is rich in vitamin A and vitamin C. There is glycerin in here, there is squalene, and the list goes on. Now I will say that this one also contains fragrance, but this ingredient is at the bottom of the ingredient list, but of course I wanted to make sure that I mentioned that. But this scent is very mild and it's fruity. It almost smells like an orange, and I actually quite like that, but of course I'd much prefer a fragrance-free option. But at the end of the day, this is another great one to look into, especially if you like this type of texture. And the 10th vitamin C that I've been enjoying for the year of 2022 is the Glow Recipe Guava Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum. And this is beautiful. This one gives that nice dewy, glowy complexion, and you get this nice radiance with this as well. So this has 5 different types of vitamin C derivatives. This also has tranexamic acid. Now I love this ingredient. I don't use it enough, but this is great for those that have dark spots, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, you have redness. This can really improve that. This also has vitamin E and ferulic acid, and this one is very moisturizing. So I think that this is a great option to look into if you are looking for that tranexamic acid, that ferulic, those 5 types of vitamin C's. You're getting a little bit of everything in this serum here, and this is also another one that performs pretty quickly in my opinion as well. And I love the Glow Recipe line. I really love the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. That is my favorite. So if you love that serum and you love the way that that gives your skin that nice glowy, dewy complexion, then of course you will really like this as well. And when it comes to the Glow Recipe line, a lot of their products, if not all of them, have fragrance. So this one does have a slight fragrance to it as well, just so you know. So those are all of my top favorites for 2022. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you found it helpful, and hopefully I introduced you to a new vitamin C today. If you have any questions in regards to these products in particular, please let me know in the comments below and I'd be happy to answer those for you. And again, I will leave all of the products that I shared below in my description box, along with all of those discount codes as well for Timeless and for Dermatology. Thank you so much for watching. I always do appreciate it. And of course, I will see you all in the next one. Take care, and I will see you all then. Bye, guys.